Hello, thank you so much for joining me on Tips That Wow. And I'm going to talk about memorable ceremonies. And there are lots of things. I haven't got time, unfortunately, to go through anything like half of them, but just a couple of ideas that may help you to make your ceremony special. One, of course, would be the service itself, the ceremony, which, if it's bespoke, can really incorporate some wonderful things. I'll say a few words about that later. But you can also put in some thought beforehand and have some details that make a little difference for the guests. One example, very simple, is putting up lovely signs around the venue so that people can find their way easily, but also attractive signs. Give some thought about how you're going to handle dead time. Something like when the photographs are being taken, what are the guests who are not in the photographs going to be doing? So maybe they could have some drinks or something like that. Again, the place settings are important. Who's going to go where? Put some thought into that, and maybe you can also have a nice decoration on the table to make it just that bit more welcoming. Make sure everybody knows their role, who's supposed to do what. The groom, of course, should know, but what about the usher? Then there's quite a lot of people that could be involved. As far as the actual ceremony is concerned, there are a number of rituals you can put in to personalise the ceremony itself. You might like to do the unity candle, where the two of you will individually light a taper and then you come together and at the same time light the big candle. You might want to do first kiss, last kiss. Who was the person that gave you your first kiss? Presumably your mother. Invite her to give you the last kiss before you marry. Or you might prefer the rose ceremony, just to give a red rose normally to your parents, but in public, and thank them. You might want something a bit more humorous, like jumping the broom, where the two of you will jump the broom together. You may want to do a hand fasting. The possibilities are almost endless. And if you want any more ideas or to discuss anything like that, please do speak to me, and I'd be delighted to give you some feedback and help. So I hope that that was a useful session, albeit rather rushed, and maybe just gives you an outline of some of the things you can do to make your ceremony really memorable. So please join me again for another edition of Tips That Wow. Thank you.